there's just those supercars that you look at and you go, dang, they really made that. Like, this was crafted and this was made. It's almost unbelievable, but it is believable because it's right there in front of your eyes, behind the screen. And it's like a lot of people don't really know much about a manufacturer's older cars, at least the younger ones, but they've always just made good or standout-ish cars. Not even an ish, just completely cars that just completely stand out. And this thing is no exception, of course. Because my gosh, this is some creation. Thing's got a speed of 9, handling of 7.9, acceleration of 7.3, a launch of 8.8, a braking of 8.3, S1 tier 881, rear-wheel drive, and worth, wow. Honestly, this is, wow. It's not as much as I thought it would be. As weird as that sounds, it's not as much as I thought it would be. I mean, it really isn't. But it's worth 250,000 calm rulers. And again, not as much as I thought it would be. But hey, does not mean this car isn't any less of what it is. I mean, I'd say these are some pretty basic options. Not much to choose from, but the options in and of themselves are very interesting. So, I mean, you at least have some sort of vibrancy and variety, even if it's not many. But I think they're not bad though. They're not bad. Would I like a little more? Yes, of course. I would always love a variety of colors. It's not like they were going to sell this thing in hot pink, which would have been actually completely sick of Koenigsegg to do. Just to do these random super duper cool colors of cars. And I feel like that's what supercars should have though. Like, I feel like supercars should have a lot of those just super nice, super rare colors, you know? And not just be, here are the colors that we want to give you. And, or, not necessarily that, but it's just more so, you know, red, blue, black, gray, white. Yeah, those are super basic colors that come on most cars. If I'm paying supercar money, at least for me, I would like a supercar color. I'm about to test this supercar's performance because I'm taking this thing for a test drive. Just that instant response and aliveness that you get from supercars. It's unlike anything else, dude. It's like no other. It's really just interesting. It's a whole different feel, you know. And to any supercar enthusiasts who have a supercar, they probably know what I'm talking about in a way. Like, it's just different. And don't get me wrong, other cars are, you know, really cool too. And not everything is about speed and power and all of that. It's more so about fun. But you can't tell me that going fast isn't fun. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that at all. Especially in a car like this, like, come on, now that's just downright interesting. And you know it as well. I mean, you go out and you look around, you know, it's just like, wow, it's super nice. Some could say that, some will agree. Then others are like, oh, sorry, can't really see, I'm too busy going 180 in my supercar that has a 0 to 60 of 1.3 seconds. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile, I'll see you swimming in the Nile. It's just that, man, supercars are just great. I know I wasn't really much of a fan of them until I just started kind of using them and kind of just understanding them, you know? 'Cause I was kind of like, yeah, it wasn't really all about supercars, really. I didn't really get the point. It was like, yeah, you can always build something to go really fast. But I can definitely say when reviewing these cars, even just by reviewing them, it's just like, it's a different thing, man. It's a different thing. Whole different league, man. Whole different league. And it's cool, though. It's really, really cool. Because it's also really, really diverse. You're not getting the same supercar from every manufacturer. Sure, they're putting out similar numbers, but it's like every car is different. So, I mean, that's what's interesting about it. I'm sure many will agree too. Also that these things just stop on a dime. Probably just in-game, but it's still crazy. Oh, I Superman through that thing. What the heck? Only with a scratch. Hey. Called supercars for a reason. I wonder if salads can really get somebody full. I mean, just think about it. It's just a bunch of leaves, alright? Alright, I'm keeping it real. Keeping it 100% all the time-o, okay? It's a bunch of leaves. Don't get me wrong, I love salads. I don't eat them as much as I would like to, but I like salads. But you really have to stop and think, is this thing getting me full? Or is this just another... It's just another scam of my appetite. And to hold me off for 30 minutes until I feel like getting something else, you know? Spend even more money on another salad. I don't know, 'cause I mean, it's even like, I don't even think, even if it's like a quantity thing, just think about it. You can burn through cereal no matter how much you eat. In like 2 hours, you'll still be hungry. So, I mean, I don't think there's much to differ from there. I feel like it's the same for salads. Unless, it depends on what you get in the salad. You know, you can get a lot of chicken and stuff. Some places you can get beef in your salads. And it's not bad. It really isn't bad. But I just wonder, like, just straight up leaves, you know, the collard, not the collard greens, just the spinach. You know, do people really be getting full off of it? I don't know. I could be a greedy horse, but for all I know. But I don't know. I feel like I'm always wanting more. As good as they are, and I can eat like 3 full-size salads, which is like, I feel like I'm wanting more. I don't know, maybe I just need some good salads. Maybe you guys should recommend me some salads to try. Oh, once I'd be able to have the money to spend on salads. Of course. Oh yes, driving through the city in a supercar. Very restrictive. Traffic, and lots of buildings, and lots of objects. Nah, you gotta let this thing let loose somewhere. Break free, unleash the beast, you know? Let it stretch its legs as far as it can. I mean, considering how old this car is, it still kicks butt, dude. Like, it's still worth a lot, it still does a lot, it still needs a lot in order to run, but dude, I'm sure it's worth it. I'm sure it is worth it. Make a learning curve there. You didn't get my joke? Okay. Like, even with the more simplistic design like this is what I wouldn't mind in a supercar. Just, even when they start making electric supercars, just keep them looking like this, dog. Like, really, it ain't broke. It ain't broke. It ain't broken no way. This is awesome. You don't have to have your things looking like these super weird retro thingies. You know, just make them look sick like this. Just quiet, since they're electric. Probably attract more buyers too, so they don't feel like they're buying some little shuttle of some sort. Just if any of you didn't know, if you have a supercar, you pretty much are the law, and you can break any of them that you want. Because, one, the cops aren't going to get you because they're going to be too busy looking at your supercar. And then, two, you know, you're going to be so fast, they won't be able to catch up. Them things is factory tuned, son. They ain't getting nobody. Coffee house. Great, I love coffee house. Not too big of a fan of coffee though, but I love coffee house. Go to coffee house today. One cup of coffee can change your life forever. And that doesn't mean it be in a good way, but they will try. And you know you're sitting in the back of the, getting blown to the back of your seat once you're in this thing. There's just no way you don't buy this thing and not floor it, dog. It wouldn't make sense. It logically wouldn't make any sense. You know, I wouldn't even be surprised if people bought supercars just to throw them around on highways. Leave traffic like mad people are. Yeah, pretty sure your tires are done after that. But who cares? It's a supercar. It's a Koenigsegg. You have a very rare piece of vehicle. Production. That didn't make sense. I thought I was gonna go somewhere with that, but all I'm saying is, dude, this is something. This is magic, dude. It's magic. That's what it is. Can't tell me otherwise. This thing grabs attention like no other. With the style of a deity and the performance of a heavy-hitting diesel. Times 16. I mean, it's just like, wow. The rarity of this thing, too, is just unbelievable. Like, you just wouldn't really believe it. Just, you can tell a lot of love and a lot of appreciation. A lot of effort was put into this car. You can definitely tell. And from that, you can already get the whole thing about these. Supercars are just built different.